Welcome back to another Pac-12 Game of the Week. Here in Week 7, we have the Shawnee Plains Savages taking on the San Antonio Strokers in the Frontier Bowl. These teams haven't been playing their best football as of late, but with a rivalry this heated, it's sure to be a classic. I'll send it over to the broadcast team and be back after with results from around the conference.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Makes the catch. It's Hammond. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Hammond. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He leaves it with his back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Caught over the middle, it's Hammond. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Curtis. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires left. Got him downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Right back to the well. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Grady. Immediately fires to the middle. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Handoff to the single running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Out of the gun to give to the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Moore. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's a completion, not a 1st down, but effective to give the punt team some space. Running to the left. And some room to work. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Got a little space. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the ground with the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, the running back looking for room. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Curtis. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Takes the handoff. It's Hosley.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Looking to throw, it's Curtis. Rushes on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Moore. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Combs. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. You say, well, why don't you throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes a completion is enough to give the punt team some space. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking for room, it's Hosley. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Harmon. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They'll run play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it on the option. Jukes his way for more. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll keep it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Offense in a bunch formation. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burgess. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking for a man. It's Curtis. Under fire. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the fourth time today. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Quickly to the tight end.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Give to the back. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. A hand to the running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Harmon. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Grady. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Scanning the field, it's Grady. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Under fire. Got it in the middle, it's Hosley. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hosley. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. To the air, it's Grady. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Quarterback keeper. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. On On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. He's in open space downfield. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the handoff. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Bonifer. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They really need to convert this 3rd and 1 to capitalize on that great field position. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They're going to run it. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They are up by 7 over Alabama. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Dropping back, it's Curtis. Fires to the big fella. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Botiford. Oh, he's got a chance. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. And he's wrestled to the ground. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Grady. Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Pulls it in. It's Burgess. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Grady. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on second down. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. On the run, it's Combs. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rides to back and leaves it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Grady. Finds his tight end. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Second down coming up.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. Plows through the defense. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And into the end zone for a touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. Into their happy place for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
3rd down coming up.
To the air, it's Curtis. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Got room at the 35. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. to the air on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's Grady. Rushes on him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ellison. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Buying some time. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. To throw, it's Richards. Gets it out fast. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Ready to fire from the pistol. Quick handoff. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Got it behind the line. It's Rivera. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
Good enough for first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Trying to take it back. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Defense.
And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Second down coming up.
They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thanks, Reese. Wow, what a comeback from the Savages in the second half. They looked like a different team out there. As Shawnee advances to 3-4 on the year, let's see some other results from around the conference. In our other high-profile matchup, Montana holds on late to get the win versus Kokomo, making Montana officially bowl eligible. High Desert State joins them in bowl eligibility after their 44-28 win over Cuyahoga. Gulf Coast and Prairie Union also pick up wins in their games, while in non-conference play, Muncie takes down UTSA. So let's see what that does to the conference standings. Now, nationally ranked High Desert State remains the top of the table, with Montana and AFMU close behind. A bit of a shakeup in the middle of the table, with Kokomo falling a few spots and Shawnee jumping a few after today's win. Shawnee will be hoping to build off of today's win as they head into next week, where they'll face their other big rival, Montana. Let's take a look at all the games we have for next week. As mentioned, Shawnee will take on Montana in what will be our game of the week, while elsewhere, High Desert State will be taking on Modesto. Another game to watch will be Garden City versus AFMU. All three of these games have potential to change the conference standings. Should be an exciting week. That's all for this time. We'll see you next week for more Pac-12 football.